Las Vegas Boulevard, the famous strip. Hey, how you doing, baby? Wow, it's the home of the heavy hitters, the high rollers, the pimps and the players. And my guest today on The Voice Versus, well, he's one of the heaviest hitters in mixed martial arts history. He's a Brazilian who now calls Las Vegas home. You know him as the axe murderer? Yes, Wanderlei Silva. Wow, Wanderlei Silva, a man who has bludgeoned and beaten opponents in some of the most epic acts of violence ever seen in mixed martial arts. So without any further ado, here in Las Vegas, let's go to the Mandalay Bay in the penthouse suite. It's an apt setting for a man at the very top of the mixed martial arts world. Wanderlei Silva, welcome to The Voice Versus. Fantastic to have you here. Absolute pleasure. I want to start by asking you a picture that's become quite famous on the internet over the last few years. I want to show you and get your thoughts. Can you explain this picture, Wanderlei? What is going on here?
What? I gotta explain, man. Man, you know, that's no happen. The guy speaks, I think he stay with the other guy.
Are you sure,
The guy
Wanderlei?
speaks my face.
Are you sure?
I don't remember that, man.
You don't remember this picture ever being taken?
That's terrible, man. That's terrible. That's terrible. I don't know who take that, man. Man,
I had to do it. It had to be done. It had to be done.
you started the interview with that, man. I don't know.
The name Wanderlei, it's an interesting name because from what I believe, Wanderlei is actually of Dutch origin.
Yeah.
That may be Wanderlei, which
Yeah.
means from the grasslands.
Yeah.
Is this true?
Yeah, my parents studied in Switzerland and studying about the names, studying about the classic names, the history names, and I don't gonna joke. You know, this is what the guy singing in Brazil. It's a Wanderlei Cardoso, very popular singer in Brazil, and my mom liked the name and put my name Wanderlei. But it's true. You know, it's a good name in Brazil, like a Wanderlei. You know, it's a nice name in Brazil.
But not a common name in Brazil?
No, yeah, but
Okay.
it's true. I don't like a lot, but it's okay.
So you're named after a singer.
Yeah.
What sort of songs does he sing?
Yeah, like a popular song.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That's
like
good at least.
Yeah, but it's a famous a long time ago, like 30 years ago. It's okay.
I heard when you were growing up, your father, Orlando, did not think much of you becoming a fighter when you were younger. Is that still the case, or even now, after all your success in Pride, in UFC, does he now embrace your fighting career?
Yeah. But my family never watching a lot my fights. Like maybe that's a reason we're gonna fight in Brazil next time in August. Maybe I don't know. Because my daddy have a problem in the heart. I put him for watching direct on UFC. I don't know. It's dangerous for him. But because UFC is a lot of energy, you know. The public are crazy. It's a different production from like 10 years ago.
But your father's never been to one of your fights?
Never. No, he watching one fight.
No, but live at the arena, only once?
Yeah, but I have 16 years old.
So never been to a Pride fight? Never been to a UFC fight? Never Vale Tudo?
My dad and my mom never fly in the airplane.
Really?
Never, man. No, I talk, hey, come to Vegas, come to visit me. No, afraid, man.
They're like the Pelé of Brazil. Never ventured outside of Brazil to play soccer.
Man, yeah.
Always stay in Brazil.
Unbelievable.
Incredible. What was life like as a young boy growing up in Curitiba? What was that like?
Man, I have a very simple life, you know, like I remember a lot of things like my friends have a video game. I love play video game, but I need to go to the home to the guys. And the guys play, I just watch, wait, you know, and play a little bit. Like I have a poor grown up, like not in a poor family, but not rich, in the middle. No, but this make me strong. I play a lot in the street, you know, with the friends, and this make me like a good moment in my life.
And what led you to training at the famous shoot box? How did you get there?
Because like I have 13 to 14 years old, I have my friends, start to meeting the girls in the school, and man, I'm fat, I'm ugly, I'm poor, The girls don't look at me, don't talk to me. And my brother started lifting weights, started training capoeira, changed the body, looking nice. Yeah. And man, I'm gonna train him because maybe I lost the weight, it's gonna be better. I'm gonna check in the capoeira gym, but there is expensive. My bus passed in the front to the shoot box. I stop and check the price, a good price. I start training and...
Just destiny, huh?
Yeah.
Happened at the right time, at the right place.
Yeah.
Wasn't meant to be capoeira, it was meant to be shoot box.
Yeah, man, because, you know, that gym is the best gym there, because Muay Thai is, before, don't have Jiu-Jitsu in Curitiba.
Sure.
No? And I started training, and 1 year later, I fighting for change the belt with 14 years old. And, man, you know, everybody kick me in the gym. A lot, but I don't learn faster things. I don't have a natural, some guys have a natural ability. I don't have that. But I'm bad in the gym, but in the real fights, I'm going, I beat the guys. I think in the first couple years, it's a luck.
Yeah.
But man, I have a lot of luck. 20 years, no?
You fought in Brazilian Vale Tudo fighting championships. Now, I remember always hearing about Brazilian Vale Tudo. Vale Tudo, of course, translates as anything goes. What was it like back in those old days? How violent was Brazilian Vale Tudo back in those days?
Yeah. No, that event is a tough event, because before, no have a lot of events like right now. No have just one event. That event, the rules are no rules. You don't have no use gloves. And it's a one round, 30 minutes.
One round, 30
One
minutes?
round, yeah. And I have maybe 10 fights with that rules.
Wow.
And it's tough because my first event there, I fight in one tournament, so 3 fights in one night. I beat the 2 guys fast. In the last guy, I'm gonna fight with him. There's a famous fight, everybody watching in internet. And I fight with the guy 70 minutes, just
Barehanded, 70 minutes.
7 minutes. But for with 4 minutes, I give him a headbutt. And I open my eyes,
wow,
like a big, from here to here.
Yeah.
And I beat the guy, but I don't knock out him. And the doctor stopped him for looking because a lot of blood,
yeah,
and give the decision for him.
Wow, that's
After that, I stay 1 year. 1 year, I just train, no have events.
Yeah.
In my next event, the guys put me for a fight with the heavyweight champion, Mike Wanderlei.
Oh.
Man, he fight 3 guys heavyweight in one night.
Wow.
Guys, give that guy for a fight with me. And as the first time, I have my picture in the paper,
yeah,
no? The promotion. And I work in the bar in Brazil. My dad have a bar. I serve the guys, clean the bar. I work in there, and I put the paper there in the bar. I'm looking so skinny. The guy looking so strong. Every client of my friends, no, going, you're gonna fight with this guy. Oh, he's gonna kill you. Every day.
Did you win?
I won.
How
Yeah,
did you win?
I beat him fast, like 2 minutes and a half.
Wow.
I give the punch, I give him a punch, hit down, I kick in the head, and it's over. It's a good match.
Thank you, darling. The party is just getting started here in Las Vegas. You know, when Wanderlei Silva is about to start a fight, he has a very unique method of both intimidating his opponent and warming up. When we return to The Voice versus Wanderlei Silva, he'll tell us the story behind it. Good. Welcome back to Las Vegas on The Voice versus Wanderlei Silva. Well, this is how I warm up. Cheers, girls. You know, when Wanderlei Silva warms up for a fight, he's got this strange little wrist roll he's always done. It's his trademark, I guess you could say. So I thought I'd ask Wanderlei Silva, what's the origins of this funky little Wanderlei wrist roll? Your famous wrist roll. Show it to me. This one. Did that start back then? When did that start?
Well, like I started to do that for warm up my hands here, no, and for I show for my opponent, I'm gonna punish
as
him.
an intimidation.
Yeah. Now imagine you look at one guy look that and the other way in the ring. Not so fun.
Out of all the opponents you've fought when you've done that wrist roll, who has been the most intimidated, do you think, in your entire career?
Man, it's true. Sometimes not working so much. You know? The guy, man, it's tough. Because sometimes, for me, I'm professional. For me, no matter I'm gonna fight with who I'm gonna fight. For me, looking, change just the name and change the size. But sometimes, man, I fight with the big guys. I fight 2 times with Korkop. Man, this guy is a monster. He's that size. He's 106 kilos, but so strong. His legs like a horse. Man, this guy is
He kicks
tough.
like a horse.
Man.
But a flexible horse. With elastic legs.
Man, this guy is like a all full. No, this guy is tough.
Great. Let's go back to the Pride days. Let's talk about the Pride days. First of all, Kazushi Sakuraba. What's your relationship with him at the moment? Do you still chat to him at all? Have you seen him recently?
Yeah, he's my friend. I like him a lot, man. He's a so respectful guy. He's a legend. Now there's a problem with him in the...
His ear got ripped off at Dynamite.
Yeah, man.
Crazy.
But he fixed.
Yeah, he fixed it recently, but it was hanging off his head.
But with that, we don't use it so much.
It's okay, it's just an ear. Van Gogh cut his ear off. It's okay for Van Gogh, it's okay for Sakuraba.
He's a really nice guy.
Yeah.
Other day, he called me like at 2 o'clock in the morning. Hey, Wanderlei, I'm here. I'm going to fight. Do this, that. Man, he's a really good guy. I respect him a lot.
Did you train with him when he went to shoot box?
I trained with him a couple of times there. And man, he's incredible jiu-jitsu. He knows a lot of tricks. Like holding here, holding here. He knows a lot of tricks. He's so smart in the ground. And he make a lot of fun fights. You know? Man, his fight with Ryan Gracie, he's doing a lot of good fights. He's a tough guy.
My favorite is fight with Renzo Gracie. When he put him that spin around Kimura, that was brilliant.
Yeah, that was brilliant. Yeah, this guy's training jiu-jitsu from kids.
Yeah, amazing.
Amazing.
At the height of Pride versus UFC, the big rivalry they used to have back then, do you feel they were ever genuinely close to having a unification title bout between Pride and UFC fighters back in those days?
Before?
Yeah, before.
No, but there's two different events before, no? And the Dana White sent Liddell for fighting her, for fighting in UFC. He been there and he doing really good, no? He beat one, being lost just for Quinton Jackson after.
You had some incredibly violent fights in Pride. Do you wake up sometimes and still find parts of Yuki Kondo and parts of Hiromitsu Kanehara's face stuck between your toes?
Man, this is an interesting question. Sometimes, because you can't imagine, like, you is a challenger with one guy in the front in the stadium for 20, 22, there are more, but here 20, 22,000 people. And you're looking around, the boss is here, Lorenzo, Dana, and the guys, and around, all fighters, all famous guys, a lot of cameras, no? And you challenge with that guy. Sometimes I'm inside the cage, the thing's back, you know, no, because you know if you won or lost the round, you know, but you are tired, you're hurt, you need to go, but sometimes you want, but your body no go, understand? Like, man, this is one day in the day, I'm going to have my book. I'm going to have a really, really interesting book.
Excellent. You know, getting back on to you having so many violent fights, and you produce so many great knockouts during Pride. When I interviewed Alistair Overeem, because he also produces a lot of violent knockouts, I said to him, Alistair, do you ever regret, do you ever feel remorse at the way you hurt people when you knock them out? I want to ask you the same question. Do you ever feel sorry for your opponents when you knock them out so badly?
No. It's true. We feel a little bit bad. So, like the guy, you hurt the guy, but I never hurt nobody. Like hurt, you know, just the guy. Sometimes the guy is going out and back. You know, this happened with me. You know, sometimes the guys beat me. I'm just another day. I'm ready again. We are professional. We know what's going to happen. No, there's no fear. No matter what's going to happen. No, I don't feel nothing. No, for me it's no matter.
We hear the stories, the legendary stories about the huge cash bonuses that used to be paid for you at Pride. I remember Mark Hunt telling me stories about he went backstage one time to get paid, and they paid him in a big chunk of cash. And after he walked out of the room, Fedor walked in the back room, and they paid him in a big chunk of cash. So those stories that we hear, those rumours are true, the way they used to pay the big cash back in the days of Pride?
Man, it's true. There is crazy, but we receive cash. Imagine. And one day I traveled to Brazil, man, you know, the new money, the money coming to the bank, everyone is mail. And I put the money in this smell, a lot of smell, the smell of the money, you know. But I'm looking, sometimes I look in the money, and man, I can't believe it. Because we receive check, it's okay, but we receive in cash.
And you've got to try and bring it back through customs.
I never, like sometimes I look at man, I never saw a lot of cash like that in my life.
So it's true.
It's
Amazing.
true, it's true.
Now, I believe that when you fought Mark Hunt, that was the most money you'd ever been offered in Pride. They offered to double or triple your usual purse?
Double, because I'm traveled there for fight with Sakuraba, Tamura, or Nakamura. In 2 days, but 2 days before, the guys tell me, no, okay, you can fight with that guys, but we fight with Mark Hunt, we pay double. Double is double, no? And, you know, but the guys don't know, I fight with Quinton Jackson my second time in November 1st, you know, it's October 3rd. And that fight is December 31st, like 2 months later. And I do really good with him. No, I'm fighting good with him. It's a tough fight, man. In this fight, this match, I'm hurting myself a lot. Because I'm past it's a 20 minutes fight, I passed 70 minutes looking like a... After the first seconds he give me, I don't back to the finish to the fight, no?
Wow.
Just instinctive.
There's nowhere like the Las Vegas Strip. There's no one like Wanderlei Silva. When we return to The Voice versus the Axe Murderer, we go back to the old Pride days and relive those ancient rivalries. And then he'll answer an urban legend. Did or did not Wanderlei Silva get knocked out backstage at a Pride event? Welcome back to Las Vegas and The Voice versus Wanderlei Silva. Everybody loves those old Pride days, and what we really loved as fans of Pride were the rivalries. None more so than the rivalry between Brazilian top team and Shooterbox. So let's talk to Wanderlei Silva now about those old days and about those epic Pride rivalries. Wanderlei, probably the most legitimate rivalry of all time in mixed martial arts was between Shooterbox and Brazilian top team. What can you remember about that big rivalry back in the Pride days between the two teams?
Yeah, man. No, there's other time, you know, it's happening things, you know, happen today. Like today we were more professional, you know. But before we look in the chat, you know, like, why do you look, you know, sometimes, you know. But it's a good revival, you know, because the level of the both teams up. Every time you won, the guys from my team gonna fight with the top team. We train more. It's a classic, you know. It's emotion. No, the guys going to the corner. Hey, gonna kill that guy because we both speaking Portuguese. No, hey, let's go. We talk some things. Sometimes not so much respectful, but it's a challenge, you know. But after, everybody respect.
Was there anyone particularly from Brazilian top team who got under your skin? Any particular fighter you didn't necessarily like too much from Brazilian top team?
No, I have my big revival. There is Arona, no? We have to fight with him there, and he's a good fight. No, he's strong. He's a good jiu-jitsu, no?
On Arona, there's also rumours that you and him maybe had an altercation backstage at one of the Pride shows, maybe at Pride 16.
No, we have a problem in the hotel.
In the hotel?
In the hotel, yeah, and it's true. I need to show you, I am the bad guy at that moment. Happened just, the coach come and say, hey, this guy's from top gym, gonna train with this Japanese guy, gonna fight with the guy from the gym. Can we have it with us? Oh, this guy's making us mad. And this guy came and look at me and say, hey, how are you? What's the problem? I say, no problem. No, we have problem. No problem. After that, started talking more, and after that, I fight with him. It's good. We have we finish the things just inside the ring. It's professional.
Another story we hear that didn't happen inside the ring that allegedly happened in the locker room was Charles Bennett, Crazy Horse. True or false that he knocked you out backstage?
That's secret. I'm just gonna tell nothing about that.
You're sticking that one to the grave.
Yeah. This story don't finish. Waiting for the finish.
Okay, I'll wait for the book.
Waiting for the book.
Who was the hardest opponent you ever fought in Pride?
I thinking like Quinto, no, I fight Quinto 2 times there. Quinto is so good, so strong, like Sakuraba, Dan Henderson, Krokop, Fujita, a lot of Mike Van Asden, Guy Mesler, no, Guy Mesler is a really tough guy. I fight with a lot of good guys there.
If you retire today, right here tonight, you called it quits, which would you say you enjoyed more, fighting in Pride or fighting in UFC?
Man, it's true. Now is the other moment, you know. Now, like, I don't know, Dana White and Fertitta changed this sport. Like my last fight, the guy started making 800 million people watching the world.
Yeah.
It's a word, no, like it's unbelievable, no. Now is the other moment, other pressure. Now this is a reason can I enjoy all moment can I have inside the octagon. Because it's true, I don't know how many fights I'm gonna have more. But have these guys now done 7 just right now, making his 100 fights,
yeah.
Couture, 46 years old. I feel old with 34, but no, these guys make me, it's a good motivation for me. I think if these guys do, I can do.
It's inspirational for you.
Inspirational for me.
Which is something Ray Sefo always says to me. He trained with Randy Couture at Extreme Couture, and he always says, brother, watching Randy train inspires Ray to keep fighting and stay young within himself.
So
and I guess
serious.
the same with you. You look at these older guys and you must get inspired
But
by
I don't know. Every time I ask him, where is the secret? He's just he'd never tell me the secret, man.
He's found the fountain of youth and he won't tell anyone about it.
I tell him, man, I'm never don't gonna use it with you. I'm never gonna tell me. He just is my No, he's a really good guy. So gentleman. I respect him a lot. Inside about his history, inside and outside the octagon. He's an example for us.
Going back to shootbox for a bit more, shootbox was always known for its incredibly hard training, its hard sparring. Is that something that you carry into your gym now here in Las Vegas, that hard shootbox style, or have you toned it down for an American audience?
It's true. Like we need to adapt it for the days we have today. Today we need to train more professional because so you try to training so hard every time you're gonna hurt.
How hard were those training sessions at shootbox?
No, like sometimes more harder. No,
Harder
like,
than a fight sometimes?
Yeah, man. One day I hurt my knee 3 days before my fight. I walk like I walk in bed the day I'm gonna fight because I roll with the guy. But it's this other time, you know. Now I need to train more smart. You know, we train, of course, we train tough, we train hard, but not all time. You know, we have the days and we use all protection because we need to save the body for the fight.
Yeah. Speaking of training, you've got some pretty crazy training methods that you use sometimes. You've trained with a snorkel, you've used ice baths, you've used weight sleds. How do you come up with these unconventional training methods?
Yeah, I try all because I am a professional and I need to give you the best things for my body. But after I train that things, I'm back to my old days because we're gonna fight, we need to train and fight. You know, I train more rolls, I make more class right now. Of course, I make my workout, but not so hard like that days before.
Yeah.
I make my cardio inside the mat right now. And with that, I feel really good in my last fight.
How did you find making the transition from Pride rules to UFC rules? Because Pride rules, pure Pride rules, you are undefeated under pure Pride rules, and your style seems to be most suited to pure Pride rules.
Yeah, it's true. Like for me, like knees in the ground and kicks in the ground, I use it a lot. I use it very well, and it's true. Like the kicks in the ground, maybe no, but I think the guys need to use the knees in the ground. Knees in the ground, I think not so. No problem. It ain't gonna change a lot because sometimes the guys give the 4 points in the ground and you can hit with the hands. I think in the future, I'm gonna change some things. I put the knees in the ground and maybe take off the elbows. I don't know. I like to use the elbows, but sometimes stopping the fight so early for the cuts.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And so I'm gonna change some things. I take off the elbow and put the knees in the ground.
Would you like to see stomps brought into UFC?
I like, but it's true. I think it's so aggressive, you know. It's too much.
Yeah.
Little bit too much.
Soccer kicks?
Soccer kicks like this is too much.
Too much? Yeah.
Or no, I like.
I know you
I
like
need
it.
to say it's too much, but
You think maybe for the globalization of UFC to go more mainstream, it's maybe too much?
Yeah, but it's true, man. I can't believe in some place in the world, the MMA is illegal. I can't believe that, man. Like
In my hometown in Melbourne, Australia, you can fight MMA in a ring, but not in a cage. This is why UFC cannot come to Melbourne.
No, it's true.
It's crazy.
It's true what has happened. I think that's the old political guys.
Yes.
But now we're gonna recycle. Soon we're gonna to open the space like in New York, Paris,
Yep.
West Virginia. Just back from West Virginia, and I arrived. I don't know the MMA is illegal there. I'm going to give one seminar. I have 200 guys, man.
Wow.
The guys can do push-ups in the mat.
Wow.
I felt, man, this is a reason the guys don't legalize it, because there's too much guy everybody wanna fight.
Which do you enjoy more, fighting in Japan or fighting in America?
No, I like fighting both.
Yeah.
Because I have a lot of good memories in Japan. I'm fighting very well there. I participate in the best events there. And here too, I have my dream. I fight in Wanderlei, I fight in MGM, I fight in Germany, I fight in Australia. And I have a lot of good experience here. I feel it's true. Like I have just 5 fights in UFC right now, and the new moment, and I feel really comfortable in the cage. It's true. Soon, I'm gonna have to come back to my normal days and make the shows and everybody like to see.
Do you still follow Japanese mixed martial arts? Do you watch Dream? Do you watch Sengoku? I know you watch Dynamite.
No, I watch it just in the forums. Sometimes guys put the videos. I watch, because I don't look in too much TV.
Yeah.
I look more in the internet.
Speaking of videos, if your entire video collection of all of your fights burnt to the ground, but only one video survived that you could show your grandchildren, just one fight of yours, which one would you hope survived?
I think first 2.
Okay, which 2? I'll give you 2.
2, 3. I think my first fight with Don Henderson is a really good match.
Yep.
My first fight with Sakuraba is a really good match. And my 2 fights with Quinton Jackson.
Yeah.
That's 4 fights are really good matches from
They're the ones?
from Pride. Yeah.
Okay. Did you ever, in your career, have a Muay Thai fight?
I have a couple fights in Brazil. I fighting a lot for change the belt, and I have a couple fights like a national, one city after the other, and they're doing good. They're doing good. After that, no money, because after that I started training jiu-jitsu, and for gonna train MMA.
What about now, when your career ends with UFC? If the money was right, and big money, would you consider having a K1 rules fight or a Muay Thai fight?
No. Because in the MMA, you need to. I'm back to fighting like a MMA, I'm back to fighting in K1 or like a compete in the ground. I need to train just that, and I need to going away from my other techniques. And it's important for me training all. I need to cut my falls to adapt for this new moment in MMA.
Speaking of going back to certain techniques, you're a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, but you actually haven't submitted anyone since, I think, 2000 when you submitted Bob Schreiber. Did you find it difficult since then to put submissions on, or the opportunity just hasn't presented itself to submit an opponent?
Yeah, it's like the opportunity no come. No, I train a lot of Jiu-Jitsu, of course. I train more my defense. I'm so good in defense. I defense very well, but I don't attack very well. I'm gonna try to change that thing right now. Maybe future starts to meet. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try.
I want to play a little game with you that we always play on the show. It's called Knockout, Chokeout, Wedgie, or a bowl of fried shrimp. Now I'm going to show you photos of 4 different people. You have to tell me who you want to knock out, who you want to choke out, who you want to give a wedgie, and who and who you'd sit down with to eat a bowl of fried shrimp. Okay?
The last is?
Sit down for a meal.
Ah, good,
Okay.
good.
All right, so I'll show you 4 photos, 4 people. The first one is your old friend Rampage.
Right now, look at the other.
I'll show you the other ones first.
I look at the other, look at the options.
Then
no, this guy, we sit
down for a meal with Chuck.
Sit down for
Okay,
no, this
easy.
guy, and maybe he's top. No.
Dan Henderson. And the other one, just so you know, is Chael Sonnen.
Who's the guy? This is the guy for the
Wedgie for Chael Sonnen?
The guy for the wedgie.
Atomic wedgie, right? Over his head. Really high.
No, this is tough. He's still in trouble right now, man. That's tough, man.
Okay, so it's these two guys, one to knock out, one to choke out.
No, it's true. Now I'm a friend of both.
You're going to choose one, Wanderlei?
From the old times, like, man, it's true. I wanted to knock out him.
Knock out Dan Henderson? And choke out Quinton?
Him. Yeah.
Nice. I like your selections. Yourself not included, who do you consider the greatest Brazilian mixed martial artist of all time?
Man, I'm thinking like a Shogun.
Why Shogun?
Shogun is a great man. Shogun have a couple problems, couple surgeries, no, but man, he's incredible. He's aggressive, he's calm, he's a good ground. So he needs to just defense more the takedowns. But he doing really good jiu-jitsu. He sweep everybody. This is a reason he don't train so much because he feel comfortable. And Anderson Silva, of course,
yeah.
you know.
Is it a true story you tried to buy some dogs once off Shogun?
You know, he have a really nice pit bull. And here I buy a good home in Brazil. I say, man, I want a dog. He say, okay. And he give one dog to me, and like I think it is a present. 2 weeks ago, he say, hey, you need to give me $100 about the dog. It's cheap. Okay, I'm gonna give you later. And the past 1 week more, I think, I'm gonna pay. Nah, he's my friend. This is a present. I'm not gonna pay. And after that, he came. Okay. Give me two boxes of the food dog, and it's okay. I'm gonna do 2 bags of food. I give okay. Next week, I think, nah, he's not my friend. I'm not gonna pay. And we're gonna have it one box in spine. I say, Shogun, see, you give one knockdown me, I pay for you. Say, I give a knockdown you, we don't pay. Okay, man, we start, what has happened? The dog is there.
I like it, that's what you call a dog fight.
Never happened, one time. I thought every time I was like, man, you have more dogs there, I need dogs. He said, yeah, it's true, his joke.
Fabulous Las Vegas, where everybody looks fabulous. They've had a bit of plastic surgery, a little bit of Botox, the occasional boob job. Hell, even Wanderlei Silva looks fabulous. You know, he's had a bit of work done, and we'll tell you what and why coming up next. Well, Las Vegas is home to many a thing, especially women with plastic surgery, but it's not only about big boobs and Botox. You know, in the fight game, and someone like Wanderlei Silva, who's taken the hardest knocks over a long and decorated career, plastic surgery becomes a vital part of the game. You've had some reconstructive surgery done to your face. Can you tell us exactly what you've had done and where?
Yeah, I shaved my bond here, you know, because I have 300 stitches in my face.
300?
300, like a lot of cuts. And I shaved the bond for try to stop the cuts, and I reconstruction my nose, because I take off one part of the ribs, and I put here like
a rib out?
The rib,
like
yeah.
Raquel Welch. They took her ribs out and make her skinnier.
and it makes me better. I feel I'm
breathing better? Because you had a deviated septum as well, correct?
Man, I think I'm looking at broken here and broken here. My nose like that inside.
Wow.
I can't breathe. I can't sleep in good. And after that, after I back, I fight and I hurt my knee. I make surgery like 4 months ago.
Yeah.
And the big surgery, you know, the doctor opened my knee for making one ligament, ACL, and make the other here. Say, no, now it's okay. Now I start my rehab. I'm going to reconstruction my body, my mind. I'm ready for the new moment, you know.
Goes back to what we were talking about before, Wanderlei. You know, how many more fights do you have left in you? I know the mind is willing, and you're inspired by the achievements of someone like Randy Couture, who is much older, but how much is the body still willing?
Man, it's true. I look at the guys like him, like Dan Severn, I think I want, but I start to fighting like with 13 years old. And my body starts to have a reflex about what is it, because my style. So I fight like Anderson, you can fight with 100 years old, because man, nobody touch him.
Yeah.
But my style is other style, you know. These are reasons I have the crazy fans in the world, because I'm going there and okay, the guy gonna hit me, I'm gonna hit the guy. Yeah, it's an open match, you know. And it's true. I want to fight to my 40s. No, I want to fight for 5-6 years more, like a 1 or 2 fights a year. No, I'm gonna try to keep it going.
Who gave you the nickname the Axe Murderer?
This is one old matchmaker. The first fight, I'm gonna fight in UFC in Japan, and he said, "Man, you are crazy. You killed the guys with the knee, and now you're in America. Everybody have one nickname, and now your nickname is the Axe Murderer." But I don't use it so much in Japan because there the guys don't talking about the nicknames. But right now, common and it's a really good nickname. It's strong.
You know, Wanderlei, talking to you and having met you in Sydney for the first time where you and I met, and you're a lovely human being. You're a lovely person. You're joking, you're smiling, you're happy. It seems like a completely different person than you see in the cage or you saw in the Pride Ring, where you're an animal, where you're violent, where you are the Axe Murderer. Does something switch inside your head when you step into the ring, step into the cage, and you leave this lovely Wanderlei Silva behind and you transform into the violent Axe Murderer?
Man, this is inside me, you know. Said I feel that the guy something is bad with me or don't respect me. Man, my body is a natural reaction. I feel that every time I'll be close to my opponent. I feel like a different, no. I feel like I don't know. And inside the octagon, I wanna. No, of course, it's professional, this that, but it's true. I wanna kill my opponent. You know, for me, no matter. No, I'm so aggressive. It's a natural. And like sometimes in the first moment, not so much, but after the first punch, man.
See, this psychology amazes me because when I interviewed Tito Ortiz on the show, and I said to him, Tito, you seem like the type of guy who needs to hate your opponents to be able to fight them. And he said he was the type of guy that needs to hate an opponent. Do you have that in you as well? Do you need to have a little bit of hatred, professional hatred, for an opponent to be able to fight them the way you do?
No, I don't need that.
Okay.
but it happen is better. I like to talk about my opponent. You know, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. Because you're gonna fight with the guy. You know, talking is the easy part. Though you're gonna fight. You know, I like the promotion.
If you could handpick your next 3 opponents, who would you pick?
Man, like the next, I think, I don't know. I feel maybe the next is a possible, the Vitor Belfort. Maybe he lost for Anderson. He's one possible opponent. Maybe Nate Maguire, but maybe Nate is a good opponent. It's true because I want to fight with somebody with a good name.
Yeah.
You know, because I don't have so much fights more in my career. I'm not gonna because for me, fighting, man, is a 5 months. I need to training, and I need to do a lot of things. I need to fight with the really, really good opponents and famous guys. This is good for my career and it's good for me.
Are you planning on finishing your career as a middleweight, or will you go back to a higher weight division?
Like now my normal weight is 220, and for me going to 205 is okay. 185 is a little bit more harder, but I don't know about the future, no. The boss have the decision. I do.
Wanderlei, the hardest you've ever been hit, who was it by?
Hit me?
Yeah.
I think it's Chuck Liddell stuff. Chuck Liddell is a heavy hand. Chuck Liddell, Mark Hunt. Mark Hunt's are really tough, man. Quinton Jackson's a good punch too. Good elbows in the ground. You know, he hit the elbows in the guard. Really good. That guys, I think is a really good punch.
What about the hardest you feel you've ever hit somebody?
Quinton, I give him one good punch, like I feel the impact. Like a Sakuraba in my 3rd fight, I give a nice knockout in the chin. It's true, I hit a lot of guys.
Do you spar hard in the gym when you're preparing for a fight?
No every day. No, it's true. Like I broke before the fight. I hurt my knee, but I feel I start walking. Thinking, okay, I start training just box. Call me one guy to my gym. I start training box with him. The guy gave me one hug in my rib. Pah! Man, I feel terrible pain. I broke the rib in the sparring, and after that I can't fight. Now after that, I'm gonna start training more easy. I'm gonna try. But I don't know, I talk I'm gonna try, but the guys, I talk sure this guy's going
They want to prove something, right?
Yeah, it's good.
Like the guy in West Virginia.
Yeah.
What happened there? Tell us that story.
Yeah, that's fun because I make the seminar there for 200 guys. The guys can do nothing. I give an incredible class because imagine 200 guys be quiet and make the movements can I show. I do a really good cycle with these guys. And I make a training with these guys one after other. And the last guy, I be inside the mat and train with one, train with other. And I start training with the guy give me one kick in one front kick 100%, like a pa. I say no. And the guy give me one other kick, pa. And he goes, man, make me feel mad. I give you like a pa. Give it, of course, because I have the MMA gloves. I'm not gonna hurt the guy, no, because still I give 2 slaps, go to the ground, give more 2 punches and stop. But
he's become famous now because the video is doing the rounds on the internet.
Yeah, the video, man, in 2 weeks, 52,000 views. I can't believe it.
Does this happen often though when you do seminars? Do people, because of who you are, because of your name, do people try and go at you hard and make a name for themselves?
Yeah, so sometimes, but. Okay, no, because I respect. I'm waiting for the guy to do something, and I try like the guy kicking hard. I kicking hard. The guy punch. I do the same thing the guy's giving me.
Wanderlei, you've got a lot of ink on you, a lot of tattoos. You're a walking canvas. How many tattoos exactly do you have?
I have a lot of letters. No, I have a couple letters here. I have that's a prayer hand. I have that logo here and that shoulder.
Yep.
You know. And that's the last. I make the face of my wife.
That's your wife?
That's my wife.
Wow, she's gorgeous.
Yeah, man. The guy doing a really good job.
Does your wife actually have the word Wanderlei tattooed on her shoulder?
No. Just
hint, darling. Look, get this for Valentine's Day for me.
I told her happily. Now you have, because she's doctor. She's doctor. She make two universities. She's doctor in studying about business.
Wow.
And she's so smart. The things don't like tattoos. So.
And here you are saying you couldn't pick up women when you were young. You're now the hot doctor.
This is a proof. It's worse.
It's proof right there.
It's proof like I started out, now I'm married.
What do these words say underneath there?
El amor debe ser fuerte. The love needs to be stronger.
Beautiful.
Because after you have the family, like a lot of things change in our life. Because all things can you do is for love. No, because you're working because you love your job, or love is the big powers in the world. And my family give me a great motivation. My son, my wife, my family. I help my whole family. Because like my dad and my mom together make 4 months for retired make $500, man.
Yeah.
Together, I help my whole family, my parents, my brothers, and I know God give me that ability, and put me in the front. And that's my responsibility. I need to do all things right because finish for all.
See,
I am support for everybody.
This is what I love about you, man. This is what I love about you. Hearing you talk like this, but then in the ring, in the cage, it's a completely different person, And I love the duality of that. That the violent Wanderlei is in the ring and in the cage, but it leaves in the ring and the cage. And outside the ring is the beautiful family man who loves and adores his wife and his children and his family.
This is what some young guys don't understand sometimes. You don't need to do some crazy things like drink so much, drugs, night, girls. All things is good, but you need to know. You need to give it so you want to be a champion. Some things, good things, you need to say no.
Yeah. The other tattoo that I love is the signature one, the back of the head. What is that exactly? What have you got there?
I make it with tribal. I have 18 years old.
18 years old? Was it your first tattoo?
My first tattoo.
Wow.
And nobody have
You're
tattoos.
brave. First one's on the back of your head.
Nobody have tattoo in my home.
Wow.
I use the thing for cover, And my dad, what is that? Oh, but you can't take off. And it's true. I think the reason, one of the guys recognized me from the back. Man, I have like, I don't know, I'm gonna fight. I don't know. I never think I'm gonna be like a little bit famous before. And I make that, and I think, oh, now the guys were gonna recognize me in the back.
It has to be the most famous tattoo in all of mixed martial arts, that's for
It's
sure.
true, it's true.
If not second most famous in all of fighting, next to Mike Tyson's tribal tattoo on his face.
Yeah, man, no, he's Mike Tyson.
You know what? I love that tattoo that you have on your head so much that I'm going to ask you a favour, Wanderlei. You can choose your colour. Would you do the honour of putting a head tattoo on me?
Of course.
Would you draw one on me,
The black,
choose
the
your
black,
colour, and
the
put a
black,
head tattoo on me?
Black.
All right, Wanderlei, here we go. No drawing a penis on my head, all right?
Oh, man.
Getting my Wanderlei Silva tattoo going here in Las Vegas. Folks, Wanderlei's been drawing on my head now for about 15 minutes. He's done the colour outline, now he's doing the genuine article. He's an artist. Knockout artist in the cage, tattoo artist outside. See, I found a new profession for you. You can quit fighting and become a tattoo artist, Wanderlei.
Yeah, man. So,
Yeah, very delicate hands, I must say.
You have that tattoo, you're gonna have a lot of you're gonna save you for a lot of troubles in the life.
Wanderlei,
Yeah,
if
true.
it's a tattoo of a dick and two balls, I'm coming after you, you know that.
It's embarrassing to touch the skin of the other guy. No, I don't feel I don't feel comfortable, but it's okay.
See, but Brazilians are used to shaved, shaved parts, right?
Oh, man.
Wanderlei Silva tattoo.
Yeah.
The girls will be all over me.
Ooh, gonna love it. The girl's gonna ask me, oh, why did nobody gonna be crazy for you to do that thing?
Oh, he's blowing on the back of my head. That's okay.
Yeah, yes. Nice job, man. It's true. I think I have future. Yeah, look, that's so beautiful.
Is it done? Are we
It's
finished?
done.
Team WS.
Team
I like it.
Team
And you know what?
Wanderlei Silva,
If you
yeah.
spin it back to front, it's actually my initials, Team MS, Michael Chavello. Thank you. Wanderlei Silva on the Voice Versus. Thanks, Wanderlei. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.